Hey, have you been stuck? Have you been feeling that your life is lacking in fulfillment, in a sense of being at peace? Have you been struggling with a sense that you don't have community, that you're not healthy, that you're not living out the life of a man that you feel called to live? Have you been feeling out of place, struggling with your spiritual life, with your emotional life, with your mental health? Well, I'm here to tell you that none of that stuff is happening by accident. The fact is that you are an important person. Yeah, I know there's lots of people in the world that might seem more important than you, but you are an important person because you are a person for whom Jesus died. And he didn't just die, he died in the most excruciating way possible and was raised to life in the most amazing way possible so that you could live the life that you were made to live. That doesn't mean that we're going to have perfection here on earth, but it does mean that we're going to be perfectly loved and that we're going to live from a place of being perfectly loved. I don't know about you, but I don't always experience the wholehearted affection of God for me as his son. And I'm willing to bet that you don't always feel it either. Now, in any issue of your life where you're struggling with your health, where you're struggling with sin, where you're struggling with spirituality, whatever, your journey is going to be defined and directed by whether or not Jesus is in charge of your life and his love is the foundation of your life. Now, whether that love be what you've received from him, a love that you know in your heart, in which he is forming more of himself in you because of his love for you, or it's his love that is defined for us in the scriptures through his commands. Jesus wants us to live the life that he intends for us, living in his love and living out his love in our day-to-day interactions, in our planning, in our work, in our family life, in everything. So if you want to be a more integrated man, if you want to live out of your identity in Christ instead of being constantly stuck in insecurity and anxiety, if you want to experience less depression and actually overcome depression, even if it doesn't go away completely, at least you're winning this battle against your mental illness or your struggle with fear or your struggle with paranoia or your struggle with relationships, whatever. If you want to experience more of life the way that God has it attainable for you and I on earth, I would invite you to an experience of receiving more of the love of God for you, gaining insight into who God has made you to be as a man and how to live that out. Actually receive from the Lord this sense of identity and learn the practical tips and tools and strategy that's needed to live it out. Because nothing that you have in your life, nothing that's good in your life came by accident. There's lots of things that showed up, but there is a work and a plan of God behind even the things that seem the most chaotic in your life. That God is behind that to work it for good. And if that's the case, then nothing that you want to see happen in your life, no fruit that's going to come out of your life is going to happen outside of the process of planting seeds intentionally and seeing those roots come up well and healthy, because it's an intentional process. You are an intentional being. And just like I said, you're an important person. But now is the time for you to become an intentional person. You are important to God. Now it's time to become intentional before God. You are important in the plan that he has, not just for your life, but for others' lives too. Well, now it's time to be intentional in partnering with him in the work that he's already doing in your life and in the people that are around you. I would invite you to join me into our 3-month coaching program. It's 3 months, it's 12 weeks, basically. The first 4 weeks are completely free. So the first 4 weeks, completely free, because I want to bring you through content that is going to be beneficial to you in this journey. So listen, 4 weeks are free. What do you have to lose? Join me, Noah Wiebe, owner of In Rest Institute. I would love to see you become a more integrated man and to live out of the identity that he has for you in Jesus, as to receive more of his love and live out more of his love every day. So there's going to be more information about this program as time goes by, but if you want to get on the list for the updates for that, feel free to send it a comment and just say coach, or you can say integrate, or you could say something in all caps, and I'll make sure to follow up with you. All right, again, this has been Noah, and I hope you know that you're important to God, and now it's time for you to live intentional before Him. Let's do that together. See ya.